All right, everybody, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Blender 10. We got a special unboxing, unbagging of sorts
hmm
today. We're celebrating the release of the Mandalorian and Grogu. It's a Star Wars story.
New one?
Yep, that's right, new. And it's there was a. Are you familiar, Ben, with the Mandalorian and Grogu?
No, I'm not actually.
Okay, so it's like you got the Mandalorian, and he's like a big metal guy,
hmm
and Grogu is like a little critter sidekick that sometimes rides on him. It's sort of a reverse Ratchet and Clank situation.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
so he's got armor. He's got armor, and that prevents him from like sort of being eaten and other things. Unlike this Burger King,
Yeah.
which is
It's funny
both
that they
not
put him in
armored.
there. It doesn't
Yeah,
really fit with
it's
the
yeah,
lore, I
exactly.
guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah. The
yeah, they typically don't get eaten.
in years from now, he'll come out of there undigested, like sort
Yeah.
of Boba Fett, like
That's a
uh,
testament to how much training they go through.
the lore.
Yeah, the lore.
So this is a bag, as you can see. This is a Burger King bag. Now they gave it to us in this bag. Not the bag isn't. There's nothing particularly Mandalorian or Grogu about it.
hmm
Um,
Yeah, true.
but you can see here it's see Burger King.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
both sides.
both sides. They've got it on both sides, and it's I would say it's an average durability for
Yeah,
one of these sort of products.
yeah. I mean the material looks pretty thick.
Yeah,
Looks like basically no rips in the time that it took us to get it. So
something you could order in the rain
Mhm.
and probably get home as long as you didn't have a long walk home.
Yeah, it depends on the length. Like if it's about
Mm.
like our normal length,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely. We're celebrating this movie's come out in it's released in cinemas. There's a special preview available
Mhm.
on Disney Plus. The show ran 3 seasons, and instead of carrying it on through more seasons, they decided to do a big sort of finale film. Now,
Yeah.
before we get started here, it's
Oh yeah.
we're gonna order some food.
Get a little parched.
Looking at the bag is kind of making me hungry.
It really does. They do a good job of that at least. It like you can tell that's a burger on there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, subtle design cues. Actually,
It's quite clever.
does that look good? Does that
Yeah,
sound good for you?
let me take
Yeah,
a look.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll grab mine.
Perfect.
Okay, that's all I need. I'm
Excellent.
pretty good at that.
All right. This will just take us a few moments, folks. We're just sometimes they ask you if you want any extra things.
Yeah. And they do it like right before checkout. Like they
Mhm.
want you to like order a bunch of other things.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how they get you,
That's
folks.
how they get you.
Microtransactions. All right, it looks like it's going through. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about. Now, do you know anything about the Mandalorian and Grogu?
Oh yeah. I do actually.
So, see, Grogu, the fans, there's it's sort of a spoiler that his name is Grogu. That's because our order's on the way.
Oh, nice.
You see, because what the fans, you just knew him for a long time as Baby Yoda. So there's Yoda.
Baby.
There's Yoda from the original Attack of the Clones,
Mm.
and then there's Yaddle from the extended universe. It's like a female Yoda,
Oh, okay.
and then there's Baby Yoda. Now, what's crazy
I
is,
see. I thought Yoda was the first name this whole time.
yeah, no, I think it's
It's
the
a family
surname.
name. It's a family
Yeah,
name.
exactly. It's a family name, and
That
what's
makes sense. They
interesting.
do things backwards.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes. It was a long time ago.
Mhm.
So Yoda is this sort of small, wrinkly critter,
Mhm.
and Grogu is also kind of a small, wrinkly critter. So I think it's telling for the quality of the subtlety of the design that without knowing anything about that species, we can tell that Grogu is the baby version
Yeah.
because they're both tiny.
They're both. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Exactly. They never really like hundreds of years, and they
Yeah.
get to about the size of like a I don't know, like a dehumidifier or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the fact that we can all tell that Grogu is a baby Yoda
Yeah.
is pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, and I think it works for a themed meal quite well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it does make you wonder why Yoda is such an absentee father. Doesn't seem like the sort. Seems to put more effort into
Yeah.
raising other
They
people's
they don't
kids than his own.
yeah, they didn't put him in the show, like, as far as I know.
Yeah,
Like, I've never even heard all I hear is about people talking about the little guy.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they sort of sad in a way.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
but probably Burger King, if he were here, would want us to sort of look on the bright
I'm
side.
sure he
And
would.
looking on the bright side here, we got. I'm just gonna take myself over to the bag here, and if I look inside, we've got a Coke Zero, and
Classic.
we have Burger King chicken fries. Now these are actually not new to Burger King. They've always had chicken fries.
Uh-huh.
This is just their Grogu's chicken fries. Now he's taken ownership,
Yeah.
and there's like a sub bag, and then there's a box or something or other in there.
Interesting. Well, I mean, it's different when you have someone, taking the helm of a theme like this, like
Absolutely,
you know,
yeah,
George
yeah.
Lucas, something like that.
No, no, George Lucas, yeah. Well, it's to think he's had such an impact on my life
Mhm.
because I first saw Attack of the Clones as a child, and I was startled by just about everything about it. Um, and then they did a follow up movie called Revenge of the Sith,
Mhm.
and there's a content warning. There's beheadings in both for some reason.
Wow,
Yeah, he likes beheadings, and
that is weird. Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of sort of lost body parts in Attack of the Clones,
Right.
and that's kind of a running motif.
Yeah.
And then now that I'm older, of course, I watched the television show, which is actually just called The Mandalorian.
Right.
Grogu's uncredited presence,
Right. Okay.
in that he's not he wasn't yet a named member.
See.
Um, and it's sort of like when you get a hip hop group and they've got a DJ, but the DJ doesn't make. He's not one of the crew. He's just like it's these guys plus their DJ.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
Grogu's kind of the
Right.
DJ,
Okay. Yeah.
and but he's been promoted to kind of full lead title character in this one, so he's going to get equal royalties
Mhm.
to the robot, the
Yeah. Shout
Mandalorian.
out to the actor as well.
Absolutely, I can't claim to remember who played Grogu. I'll have to check the IMDb later.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just checking here to see a progress. It looks like our food is on the way.
Okay. Great.
That's good. Yeah. The
Wow. Yeah.
uh,
Light speeds today, I guess.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. The the delivery, the modern day. It's not just Burger King collaborations and
Yeah.
such things.
True.
Now I've never actually. I can't remember the last time Burger King collabed with someone.
Hmm.
I remember McDonald's had a K-pop Demon Hunters collab
Okay.
where you could get the Huntrix meal or the Saja Boys breakfast meal. And
Okay.
I believe there was before that a SpongeBob SquarePants collab
Okay.
with McDonald's, and I don't remember what you could get with that, but it was sort of SpongeBob related. And I can't recall when the last time Burger King tried to go kind of beyond their own lore and
I mean, yeah, they
universe.
usually just have the whole like the kingdom and
Yeah,
the
exactly. Yeah,
the subjects and the queen.
makes you wonder whether they're going to do this with others. So, for instance, A&W, um, there's an entire A&W family. Now the families are
True.
actually different in different nations to the
Yeah.
cultural significance of that nation. So, for instance, Canadian A&W, which is a separate company, has a whole family. There's a teen burger, a
Mhm.
mama burger, a papa burger,
Mhm.
a grandpa burger.
Wow.
My understanding is that the American one, it's they have less, it's a smaller group.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of a family. I think the American papa of the burger is divorced,
Mm.
and he lives like he has to live in the back of a KFC or something. Is the lore?
I feel like they're not familiar with bears as well.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah, that's absolutely, yeah. There's differences,
Yeah.
and I don't even think they have the guy on the commercial in
No.
America.
No.
They, which is sad, but speaks to a different expectation that the American customers have.
Of course.
Um,
Um,
the Mandalorian and Grogu
yeah.
is in the cinemas now. You can go
Sure.
see it in your local place.
Mhm.
Um, and there's actually, when you go to the cinema to go watch the movie, they have sometimes collaboration meals, non Burger King. You can get like Grogu cups,
Wow.
and there's a large plastic mech called an AT-AT that you can purchase.
At
It's
the
about this
wow.
big, yeah, at the cinemas, and I don't know what it
And they allow you
does.
to take it in?
They allow you to take it in. You buy it. You take it in. You take it out. Even you go home with it.
Yeah.
Um, now I recently found out that now I was trying to figure out what goes in the AT-AT: popcorn,
Right.
a drink,
Yeah.
candy, and I recently found out that at some cinemas they have certain containers you can buy that have all of these things, where you can store a drink in it, and popcorn, and candy, and
Hey, keep going. I'm not gonna be listening, but I'll be
sure.
right back.
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Well, the thing is, I have complex feelings about seeing one object do the job of three objects. It's not quite AI taking our jobs, but it's similar. It's the technological efficiency revolution taking the jobs of lesser, uh, sort of more specialized plastic and cardboard devices. Um,
Sorry about that. We call that a Star Wars break.
True, true, true. The boy, this is exciting. I've got to
Wow.
say, being able to finally unbox this, I think that
I think, yeah, I think that there's a lot of demand for a lot of different um, things. I mean, the possibilities are endless in terms of what we can unbox. But
yeah, absolutely, yeah,
we have to go with what seems popular at the time, and maybe is there a bit of an agenda for us to push our feelings about the media, about the content, maybe. but
absolutely,
but I
absolutely.
think that's what they invite. I think that's what they invite.
I think our intentions are clear after our discussion with regards to young Sheldon and the broader YS universe.
Mhm.
I think generally we like to go in for these things that can feature these sorts of collaborations that have universes big enough. There's a lot of universes that are just paper thin, no development. You couldn't make a burger out of them if you tried.
No,
But Star Wars
they tried.
YS, maybe that could be an A&W thing.
I would
Oh,
love that.
actually, that could be a new interpretation of the A&W family.
Yeah.
They could have a
Yeah.
Georgie burger
Oh,
and a Mr. Cooper burger,
yeah.
and
That's waiting to be made.
absolutely, absolutely, yeah. There's great possibilities, and they could have Sheldon's sister's friend as well.
Yeah. They could utilize the word "big," like
Mm,
in the descriptions of the food.
oh, absolutely, yeah, 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 yeah. There's big possibilities there actually for
Yeah.
interpretations. I think A&W is going to want to seize now that the competition is high. K-pop Demon Hunters is a big collab.
Yeah.
Mandalorian and Grogu is a big collab. A&W is going to need to kind of step up. I understand why Wendy doesn't do anything because she's her own character,
Yeah.
her own lore, and
Right.
there's nothing really to be done. I mean, Wendy can't pretend to be anybody else. It would go kind of against the message of being
No.
yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I. You know what I've always felt is
Mm,
that instead of Palpatine,
mm,
maybe General Grievous.
mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Many arms.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was kind of getting at. Is that initially I read that Dave Filoni
Mm.
wanted Ray to start having multiple arms,
Mm.
which I don't know why they shut that down.
That could have been good, and it could have been a bit of a red herring for her parentage.
Well, that's the thing. People
Mm.
wanted her to just be a nobody with two arms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't think that was right. I always thought what would have been good is I recall one of the characters that I remember most from my childhood, and indeed from now, is a Co Bibble from the
Oh,
Phantom Menace. He says
okay. I don't know what that
communications
is.
disruption can only mean one thing: an
Oh,
invasion. And
Wow, he is a
I always
menace.
thought Ray could have been a Bibble.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
That would have been
That it would make so much
excellent.
sense with the
Yeah.
lore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and we wouldn't. I mean, making her a Palpatine is just a little bit obvious. I think
Yeah,
at the end of
exactly.
the day.
Yeah, because they set that whole thing up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
If you're gonna set something up, don't go and like do it. You know what I
No,
mean?
exactly. People talk so much about this with Star Wars when it comes to things like Darth Jar Jar. People say how they wish they had committed to that bit, but I think Ray Bibble would have been an
It
equally
would have made more sense.
rewarding um, bit, and I think it kind of gives everybody what they want.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a few more minutes until our food gets here,
Okay.
so let's talk a little bit about this bag here. So,
Yeah.
all right, so we've got Burger King. Okay, Coke Zero, as we said. There's a cup, an empty. Oh, they put an empty cup in.
An empty one?
It's totally empty. It's got nothing in it. There's
Wow.
no Coke Zero. It has everything we ordered. Oh, I know what this might be.
Okay.
The other day, I went to McDonald's and I placed my order at the counter. And I sat back and I waited for my order to be completed. And I read the receipt. Now, I got a 10-piece McNugget meal, fries and sweet and sour sauce, a Diet Coke, and I just got a quarter pounder, just the burger, no meal on its own because I already had my Diet Coke. And when I got the receipt, I was looking over it, and indeed, 10-piece chicken McNuggets, 1 medium fries,
Mhm.
1 medium Diet Coke, and 1 not this time. That's what it said on the receipt. 1 not this time. Now, I didn't end up getting anything that fulfilled that linguistic obligation, but
Right.
here it's possible that an empty cup is a not this time.
Whoa.
Like, not now, but later. Like, you can get an empty cup. Later, I can put a drink in it,
Whoa. So
you know? So
they
not
must be
now, but
working.
later.
So
Yeah.
like the Star Wars, it must cross over somehow.
Yeah, in some maybe Burger King saw McDonald's was doing it, and they realized people liked empty cups now. Like, people expect it. Like, you're having a friend over,
Yeah.
but you don't want to buy a second drink.
How do you share?
How do you share it? There's no obvious way to share it. The
Yeah.
top hole is too narrow for 2 straws.
Mhm.
So you have to have some way of sharing it. So you get a not this time.
It's because of the Grogu.
Yeah, it's exactly
Because before, when it
yes.
was just Mandalorian, that he only needed one.
He only needed 1, and now they've got Grogu as a title character.
Yeah.
That's a big change.
That's you know what, that's a cool detail to
Mm.
put in the meal, like in the pack.
Absolutely,
Like
yeah.
only true like dedicated fans would pick up on that, I feel.
And you could argue it's the biggest, most significant change that this collaboration makes because we already had chicken fries.
Yeah. Yeah, there was already some there.
So now this is special. Like, this is Grogu's contribution. This is what he's bringing. He's bringing not this time to Burger King.
Wow.
And to all of us, indeed, who were able to purchase this.
Wow, I see why they made the movies. You know what I mean? It makes you feel.
Definitely.
It makes you feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, thankfully, our food is on the way.
Okay, sick.
So we should be getting that soon. That's pretty exciting stuff.
That is pretty
here
exciting.
for this unboxing of the Mandalorian and Grogu.
Mhm.
I think I've got to say I've got to give a special shout out to our community.
Mhm.
Sven in the crowd.
Yeah.
It's been just absolutely wonderful making these videos for you all.
Yeah. Our editors are overtime.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, yeah. And they're we're working towards a stage where we can compensate them as a
Mhm.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right now, Blender 10 is a volunteer operation
Mhm.
run by people like you
Mhm.
at home,
Yeah.
and you know, you're our kings. We really love and appreciate you. The Rappy video, we were stunned at the responses,
Yeah.
both here and abroad, both on social media and
Yeah.
indeed in
So
real
many
life.
trends.
Absolutely, I was the other day on the bus. I actually saw someone actually pulled up their phone and took a picture of us, and
Wow.
that's like they
It really made us feel like a yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah,
I
we
think
made it
finally,
there. Yeah.
they get it now, and I
Mhm.
think that the people are finally responding to our
Mhm. And
messaging.
do you remember the twins as well?
The twins also pointed. We
A
saw
very
it.
specific thing that
Yeah,
happened, but
yeah, at the cinema. Yes, speaking about the cinema, we actually today we had the opportunity to go in and see Back Rooms, or
yeah.
the is it the Back Rooms or Back Rooms?
Yeah. I think they leave that open to
Not
interpretation.
sure, but
Yeah.
it's Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Mhm.
Um, and
Yeah.
it's awesome. It was a great movie, and
Mhm.
I gotta say, one of the things about it, spoiler free review,
Mhm.
there was a gentleman sitting to my right
Mhm.
at the cinema, and when the movie ended and the director credit came up, he said that was a weird movie, and I it I he had a point. I mean, I think it was good weird, but
Yeah.
it definitely a weird movie. Definitely you know, that kind of a review just cuts right to the chase.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
there's yeah, it's all right there. You
absolutely,
know, you can sort of talk about it just as it was,
mm,
and people will know your opinion.
absolutely, absolutely. So I'm gonna just give me a moment here. I'm just gonna step up to the door, and we're gonna
Okay.
pick up our order.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, you gotta give the pin.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, excellent. Okay, so we're coming back here now. Uh,
That looks nice and good. Here's the drink.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So,
Oh, let me get you a coaster.
oh, excellent. Sweet. Thank you. All right. So, folks, I think we're going to have to call it there for the day. Thanks so much for joining us for the unboxing. And I was glad I'd heard they were at some point they were going to do a fire alarm test today, but they
Oh,
changed their mind.
thank God.
And that would have been going off the whole video.
Yeah, like
We hadn't
there was no time
realized.
to reschedule.
And I didn't even, I would have tried to plug up the door with something
Yeah.
but who knows what that
Who
would have done.
knows?
Everybody, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Pop it up.
Yeah, don't forget to pop it up. And you know, when it comes to Star Wars,
Mm,
um, we all have our own feelings on it. Um, yeah, so we hope you have a good one.
yeah, we do. We do. We'll be back next time for
Yeah,
sure.
I cannot wait to see.
Mm.